Hey everybody, this is Dr. J. Kamala and Spike streaming live from Long Island, New York, and Spike is on the beach,
I'm near the beach.
near the beach. Very nice.
It's a hot day today, man. It's like people are baking outside.
I went to the beach and I went home. I couldn't take it.
You won't make that mistake twice again, right?
The
Right.
beach was the beach was just too hot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, very hot here. There's very little shade to be had.
Yeah, not for me today.
There's that song by John Fogerty. It's 110 in the
So I
shade.
probably won't even try to go tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you have your friend in a nearby location.
Yeah. Eco had a decent day given the market. Thoughts on Hood. I mean, I like Hood. All the brokers are doing really well, right? I think that'll continue.
Yeah, today was an ugly day.
This is
Oops.
NCS is Icons big winner. Icons still in Europe. What was the symbol that Ken wanted us to look at? ICXL, was it? Penny stock? I think
Who's
so.
that?
Yeah, I forgot.
Ken Owen. Ken,
H.
he had a request. So let's share. I'm going to share screen.
Sounds good. Did I lose you guys?
No,
Okay.
did
What
not.
did you say? What did you say, Professor Spike? What did you say?
He
I just
wanted.
asked if I lost you guys.
No.
He
But the
wanted.
way you say it is a typical Brooklyn accent.
Yes.
Lost you guys.
There's a very good reason for that.
You
I
live there,
wanted
right?
to use.
Yeah, I was
I have the
brought up there.
same Brooklyn.
No. Spike has a very, his accent shows clearly. He's from Brooklyn.
But he's from Brooklyn, out of Berkeley.
Yeah, that's right. You can't spell Berkeley without Blky.
Right. That's right. I never thought of that. Anyway, we're still hovering about the lower trend line on SPY. It's still holding true, but it's very choppy. It looks like it wants to chop for a little while longer before moving up. Could move down to slightly to 626, 625. That's certainly possible. I think SPY is not reacting much to earnings so far, not reacting much to.
Do you know what I noticed? I noticed that you haven't changed the location of the lower line.
Right. It's hovering. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's right on it.
Can you
And
do?
it's
Can you click on 1 month? Can you click on 1 month?
yeah.
Okay.
Notice the back and forth action. Then we
Right.
broke out. Then we broke out. What we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Have about 8 days. The 626 resistance. 626 pull on any pullback to get there. To get to. So I'm looking for 626 as a place to buy. not sell, buy. And
Yeah.
of course, if it's through that, then you're looking at 617 as a possible target. But we already had our 10% correction this year. Usually you get one a year. Not even, right? You usually get one every 2 years.
Right. Exactly.
So
But the one we had this year was a little artificial. But I guess it doesn't really matter.
you can make
So,
a call.
when is the next Fed meeting that everybody's expecting the rates will be lowered? Do you know when is that? Is that in August?
And they're talking, no, so they're talking September.
Yeah, they're not talking until September. If then.
Tomorrow is Fed meets. It's meeting today and tomorrow.
Yeah, and almost everybody says they're not going to drop.
Which means they're not going to drop. They've been very,
Right.
they
Yeah,
haven't surprised anybody ever.
No, they try to be somewhat transparent. It would be a shocker if they drop rates.
Nah.
If they don't
So
drop it,
anyway,
then Trump is gonna fire that guy. He's gonna fire Powell.
You think so?
Bitcoin is.
I mean,
Bitcoin. I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
I was thinking that Trump might fire Powell if he doesn't drop the rates.
Nah. He'll
He's
drop it.
He's already warned everybody.
See you in September. Rates are going down in September. And then again, maybe this December again. All right. The question
Well, let me ask you a
is
question
by
on
how
that.
much?
Usually, in these kind of situations, the market itself leads the Fed instead of the other way around. Is there any reason to think that interest rates would be going down naturally?
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, the bonds make their own market, and the Fed reacts to that. Theoretically, I don't know if that's.
So what is that market telling us? Do you think?
Well, it seems to have topped out at about long bond at about 5, topped out, and the 10-year seemed. Wait a second, 10-year also about 4.8, right?
Yeah, foreign change, right?
I think that was the high. I could look, but I'm not in the mood.
No,
They're
I
both.
get it. I mean, the thing is, this is why we're still in TLT, EF.
The 30 must have been lower. Maybe it topped out. I don't know where it topped out.
It visited 5 here and there throughout the year, but it's below now.
TLT was up today. That's all I know.
Okay.
So the rates were down, and the same with IEF was up. TLT was up sharply. So there was a pretty decent move in the 30. So anyway, Bitcoin, you're getting more of this up and down, chop. Not doing anything until it decides which way, right? And it could do this for weeks, months. Bitcoin is notorious for doing nothing at a long period of time. And then it just
another step
goes.
on the stair step.
Yeah, and then it just goes, usually north. At least
Dr. J, could you show the 1 month?
Sure.
On this
You're
chart?
very partial to 1 month.
Yeah, I just want to see where this red one stopped, because it looks like it keeps stopping at the same location. You see the stop where today's candle stopped?
Yeah.
Like multiple hits. That's the only thing I want to bring out.
It'll be up tomorrow.
That's what I'm thinking.
East looks different. East had a tremendous run.
Yeah, no, they're doing all right.
Parabolic or exponential, whatever you want to call it. Had a very nice run, and now it's consolidating a little bit. Tom Lee of Fundstrat, the CEO of BMNR, he's I saw a headline saying he's looking for 15,000 Ethereum.
Really?
That's great. I mean, I don't know in what time frame, by the end of the year, maybe, or a year from now. Big move is he's expecting. Earlier in the year, I seen him on talking about 5,000 Ethereum. Now he tripled it since he became chairman of an Ethereum trust company.
I wonder if those two are related.
That's probably an exaggeration.
Yeah, could be it's related. I don't know. Shuffle. And Peter Thiel and Kathy Wood, they bought his BMNR. But Ethereum, I don't know if it's going to 15,000, but I think it's heading in the right direction, up. I did buy some of I bought ETHV, and I'm doing well with that. I may add to it. I may add to it. I don't know.
Well, like everything else, you might have a bargain opportunity somewhere along the line.
Yeah. This looks very much like the chart of Ethereum.
Yeah, because I haven't seen ETHE hit 30 and stay there for quite a while.
I think they're all very similar charts. Very similar. Right? If you blink, it looks like the same. I changed it. This is ETHE. Doesn't it look like ETHV? Same thing.
Right.
And ETHA is the BlackRock. I don't even know why I'm doing it. It's the same chart.
Yeah. Well, they're all tracking.
They're all the same. All right, and then let's take a look what else we have. IWM is just like Bitcoin. It's just, remember we did this a few years ago? We just wouldn't leave the trading range.
Yeah, it stayed at 220 for the longest time.
It's doing the same damn thing now. It's
At the same level, around 220, right?
The bottom is 216. It's just around there, 216 to 228.
Yep.
Very narrow trading range. And I think it'll stay there just like Bitcoin until it decides to move north. North is my call. I hope I'm right. Could be south. I don't expect any major corrections. I don't think we get another 10% of this year. Well,
Is Professor Omar changing his tune on that, or is he still waiting?
I haven't spoken to him. I don't know what he's doing. He could be long again. He changes in a time.
Yeah, he does. He stays with the derivatives market, so he can do that.
Yeah, change the futures market. Yeah. What are we looking at now? I've listed a few. SMH.
Oh yeah, SMH. I was going to ask you to do IBM.
Yeah, sure. SMH.
Professor Omar looks back decades back. We look like a month back.
Yeah.
SMH broke out to a new all-time high today. I think it's the strength of AMD that's it's riding.
Yeah, no, AMD has been very, very, very hot lately.
Yeah, I think this chart actually looks better than NVIDIA, which looks quite good. I sold a little NVIDIA, believe it or not.
Well, I believe it.
But very little, I did trimming. And I thought I'd buy some more of this if there's a little pullback, but it defied me and went up. Whenever you want it to go down, it goes up. Something like this. Looks like it's forming a tiny little, I don't know, tiny little nothing. It just wants to go up. Tried to go down. It broke the trend line, but not for long. probably be up to $2 tomorrow again. Nvidia, I think the chart is not as good as this. It's an amazing shot. Oh, it's just as good.
Right, because SMH is picking up from all of them: ARM, Nvidia, and also AMD. Maybe even a little
Well,
Intel.
the top holding of SMH is Nvidia, and I think it's 22.5% of
Sure,
the whole ETF.
that's interesting.
So it's heavily weighted. AMD is like the third, I think. So those two are carrying it. I'm not even going to bother drawing a line. Get rid of this extraneous line. What else did I want to look? So we're bullish. We're bullish semiconductors. In case you haven't figured it out.
Yes. Did you want to take a look at
Okay,
IBM just to see
sure.
if there's any
I think I
reason to be
think
worried?
I think Nvidia is going to go to 220 by end of the year. Remember I said 180. I'm
Yes.
upping I'm upping it now to 220 because it's almost 180 already. Well, 220 by the end of the year. And this thing, what, at least 200? Maybe
What's
the same.
220?
NVIDIA and SMH. I'll call them both 220. Well, it's
Oh,
almost the same call because 22% of SMH is NVIDIA. So it's practically the same call. You got rid of your IBM, right, Kamal?
I did.
But you made money, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you had to have.
All right,
I'm
it
still
took the
holding. I
big
have not let go.
it took the big earnings hit, and it's going to make it. This is a very no-brainer. It's going to make its way all the way back to 280.
By
This is
when?
what end of year, probably much sooner. I'm saying end of year, but it could be in a month.
So would you back up and buy more now, or would you wait?
I might. I mean, I have some cash from selling Nvidia. I bought a little SMH with it. I'm not sure. I might buy more SMH, but that's almost like selling Nvidia and buying Nvidia.
Exactly.
That's the problem with that. Yeah, so I think it's going to come up to at least 278 around there, at least, probably more. IBM, I don't know what the CEO said to scare people, but he said
I
something.
know. Everything was good news. But maybe it was the way he said it or she said it.
Yeah, forward guidance. So I think it trades in between the lines and probably hits the 50 and maybe it'll bounce back a little. 278 target, IBM. It could go much higher, of course, but
Yeah.
278 a preliminary
I
target.
think I think this was one of my picks for the beginning of the year. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, let me see what Ken's IPXL, if I remember correctly.
IXHL.
IXHL,
I believe so.
IXHL,
I think so.
HL. Could be.
Chase isn't playing. I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know what these kind of stocks.
He said some sleep apnea research company.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they have an alternative to those clunky machines, maybe it's good.
Doing surgery on yourself.
Whatever. It might be good. I can't tell for anything from this chart. Sorry, Ken.
Well, what happens if you look in the past 2 weeks? Something happened. It made it shoot up.
Yeah,
Then
it's
went
some
back.
kind of
It filled up
maybe.
that gap. See that gap got filled up.
Yeah, maybe some kind of approval by the FDA. I don't know. I have no idea. But from the chart, I just can't tell anything. It was rejected by the 200. My bias in looking at these things is that it's going to go down, but it doesn't have to. I
Right.
mean,
I'm thinking it's gonna fill that gap that you down there.
yeah,
This one right there. Yep, this one at this level. I think.
59 cents.
Yeah.
Very likely, very likely. But again, our opinion is strictly our own, not investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting. And
Yeah.
please subscribe because it's our viewers who subscribe that make us what we are and give us great stocks to look at, like IP. What's this one?
H.
IXHL. I never would have found this without Ken. Probably cost me money, this one. Uh,
You want to
anything
do
else?
Lily just to see what things are looking like?
What about Novo, the one that crashed?
Oh, the one. Yeah, Novo crashed. That's such a shame.
Why did it crash?
I'm not
I
sure.
think a new CEO. Is this it down here?
There was, I
At
think, I
50,
think one of the items in their pipeline didn't do well with the FDA.
it's a tiny little doji. I can't even read it. About $51. Yeah, it's a big gap down, man.
Yeah, maybe Mantis has some info on that.
From 70 to 50. I don't think Lilly was affected by it. Whatever it is, it's a
Well, I
Novo.
mean, Lily looked like it was creeping its way back up again, and then just I think today just took a nice little dip.
Maybe in sympathy.
Right.
I think it's gonna dip more.
You think Lily's going to dip more?
This one.
If that happens,
Lily.
I'm going to back up the truck again.
Yeah.
Whenever that stock hits 700, I back up the truck.
It's been a good one.
I mean, it stopped at a very interesting spot. You see how many hits at that location?
Yeah. Yep.
That looks like an interesting support.
Very good support. Maybe it reverses. All right. Any other? One more, and then we'll call it a day.
Somebody asked for Bull, Bull.
B U
LL.
L B U L
Bull.
B U L L. Oh, the broker. All the broker dealers are doing well. This one didn't make its move yet. Probably a good buy just because the rest of them are doing good. It's at support, right? At the 100? Right at support. Looks okay, playable. What about Hood? Somebody asked about Hood.
Hood.
Robin Hood.
That was a Jake from a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Well, Hood has had a tremendous run. It doesn't look like it's done. So, is there an ETF for brokers? Kamal, you would know.
No,
No? There must be, but we don't know what it is.
not that I know of.
What about looking at Tom Lee's stock, BMRN? Call it a day.
Okay.
He said 15,000. BMNR, right? Very yucky looking.
Well, it
But
filled
it
that
filled,
gap.
it
filled
filled
that
that
gap.
gap. Today it filled it, yeah. All right, but time to buy this one, even with the public offering, whatever they're doing. The
Yeah,
shelf.
sometimes that's the best opportunity.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere fast. It's stuck below 50. Could run to 50, which would be a nice move. Very nice. Move to 50 is like a 60% move.
Hmm.
So you could buy it looking for 50. All right, call it a day. I think we did a lot.
Yeah, sounds good.
We even got we even got Ken's we even got Ken's penny stock,
Right.
and will give the future thoughts, Kamal.
Um, I'm optimistic short term. I still think there's geopolitical issues within the United States with the president and this Epstein stuff that could affect the market. I really think this could get blown out of proportions.
So you're cautiously optimistic,
Very short
or
term.
would that be
Short term.
very
Short term meaning the next week or two or three.
short term? It's dangerous, or short term
Optimistic,
optimistic?
optimistic, but not after September. Like after end of
Uh,
August, beginning of September might get ugly.
okay, Spike, your feeling?
I'm a little bit less worried about August 1st, only because of the last two deals. Whether or not there's any substance behind it doesn't really matter, as long as there's some sort of sentiment that things are being taken care of. Maybe August 1st isn't going to be the second coming that I'm afraid it would be. So I'm still gonna be cautious,
I
but
think
cautiously optimistic.
I think August 1st is a non-event. I'm going to go back to an old favorite by TLT and IEF. I think I might do that along with SMH. That's what I'm looking at doing. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.